Welcome back to MLB 15 The Show. The Red Sox won last night 7-2. Joe Kelly pitched somewhat alright, 5 innings, 2 runs. Offense came alive. Right now the Red Sox are playing the Tigers. It is the top of the third, and they're already up 2-0. Wade Miley is on the hill against Alfredo Simon. Cliff Pennington got traded from the Diamondbacks to the Blue Jays and other MLB news. That's pretty much it. Stay tuned.
Pre-game warm-ups just about complete in Motown. It's the Red Sox and Tigers. Next. First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the East-leading Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Welcome into Red Sox baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, you got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you in play. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, PK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox. As John Farrell's guys will line up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
First pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. He was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Rusney Castillo will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And a steer flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Well, we gave him the hit with the first pitch he threw. Now he gets it out for the second. He's will have a quick game on our hands in this game, son.
Here's the first offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. Collins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. David Ortiz will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. First offering on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fox now the pitch. This ball is grounded foul. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now the 1-2 to Ortiz. Swinging a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call. He gets it right as the ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Rajay Davis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And as usual, it all starts with the pitching. Don't get me wrong, the offense, it's done its part too, but you don't run into a lot of 6-game win streaks where you're just outscoring teams. They got some real quality starters.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty. There you get a look at his pitches and respective speed. Anthony Gomes will step in now. Finds himself currently 7th in the American League in stolen bases entering play. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Victor Martinez will stand in here, like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There, it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much on the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We played an inning. No score. Travis Shaw will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage from 1 pitch out.
pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Blake Swift will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground is short. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. J.D. Martinez will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a changeup for a ball strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Ball one. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
And I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all of your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Ian Kinsler will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And now this will hit for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Nick Castellanos will be the batter. First pitch coming. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
This is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. Had opportunities, but they couldn't back in. So Red doesn't love to get something going on the board early here.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here comes the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. That's full 3-2. The one thing he's shown so far, not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. You get the next guy.
Alex Avila will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. First pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that passes the line. So with 1 out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long. Sox in the week ahead. Brock Holt will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, just does feed him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it.
He beat it.
Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Into the box, Rusne Castillo. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Kinslow for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the Sox is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Tyler Collins will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. That hits the outside corner, it's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw by Sandoval is in time, one away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And it's just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Andrew Oman will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. Now a ball pulled hard with foul off to the left. Here's the pitch. Taking a shot back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Rajay Davis will try it again. He flied out to start the first. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. Long throw to third. Anthony goes. Dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Oh.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
I tell you, that was not an easy take. It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count. And this has been one of this guy's hallmarks all year long. When he gets into a little bit of hot water, he never loses his cool. And it's why he's on that short list of Cy Young candidates this year when he comes in with a big strikeout right there.
Victor Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
it's so important with guys like this.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
Wow.
He'll make it as well. And they will get
That's terrible defense. That is terrible defense. Terrible defense.
Set down on strikes his first time. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
It's a bloop single to right.
Now a fastball.
That's terrible.
Up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out ball to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
Wow.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. And she'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up. Over toward the left side of the infield. And they'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for round number two. Pablo Sandoval come in now with two away. And I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center.
Oh, and he misses it.
Anybody else, that's a triple.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically with you on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Travis Shaw will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having two-out errors to lead the runs.
Come on, this is a big at bat.
First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He waits, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Oh, am I lucky?
Track it down.
Sandoval run. Oh, boy. He's out by a mile. Jesus Christ.
Firing that time. Golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back with more on this
Sandoval is so
Saturday night
slow.
after this.
He is so slow.
Ian Kinsler will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, Phil surprised me didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out. Our next broadcast, it comes your way tomorrow. It will be a good pitching matchup, as you can see. Justin Verlander, the scheduled opponent in that one, and we'll have coverage in high definition right here on the show. Nick Castellanos will stride in again. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
As we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing.
Alex Avila will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 2-0. Alejandro De Aza will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oakland stands by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Blake Swift will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
I'm in trouble here, man. Can't score any runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Tyler Collins will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
When you're talking about guys who throw a good slider, it's not necessarily the movement you're talking about. It's the late. I mean, here he goes to offer this thing, and it's just not there.
Oh my. Still take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The next pitch. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 call. And that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Rajay Davis will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brock Holt will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Some action now in the Tigers' bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally would like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful. One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Rusney Castillo will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's the 1-0. And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Xander Bogaerts will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Comes set, now the pitch. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice. And just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
David Ortiz will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short.
I don't believe this.
Throw to first is in.
All right, I at least got to run in.
Is in to score.
I at least got to run in, but that was right down the middle. That should have been blasted.
Here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
All right. Could be worse.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
I didn't think anything was scoring on that. I would have lost it. At least I got 1 run home. Come on, Pablo. I need a big hit from you, man.
First pitch coming. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. A think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging
Unreal.
low, out in front of the mound. Throw the first in. Side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers lead this one 2-1. Anthony goes. Will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. A bit high there. A ball to no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung out and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Ready now on 1-1. Swung on and grounded foul. Here's the 1-2. Foul back. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like.
Victor Martinez will stand in. The strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quick.
Chopper foul. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. I think at 9 in a row he's sitting down.
J.D. Martinez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. He chased out of his own there, and he's down 2 strikes. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Travis Shaw will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And that's awful
Fuck.
on the mound.
Shaw, run.
And now,
Fuck. That was a base hit if it didn't hit the pitcher. You gotta be kidding me, man. That was a shot up the middle.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards
I should have first and second and nobody out now.
left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
This is horrible.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ian Cole will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. What a stop by Kinsler. What a flip for one.
Oh God, it at least extends the inning. Oh, this is horrible.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now he's got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ridiculous.
One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he swept out the side his last night in the groove, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the hole that he's been on.
Here's the pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And a flip on to first to record the out.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but starting to get up there.
And Castellanos will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark really played large tonight. And we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Alex Avila will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seat. Here he comes again, 1-2. 2-2 now, with 2 away, and the base is empty. Pitch on the way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Holt will get us going now in the top half of the eighth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the time run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. You can't get him out.
Rusney Castillo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Runners off for second. Now here's a swing and ball hit well out there toward right center. And now we get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and he runs for
No!
stop sign.
No! No! What are you doing?
Cut down trying to score.
God damn it! It's 2 runners thrown out at the plate. What are we doing? What are we doing? Jesus Christ! Fuck! Bogarts, you gotta get this fly. You gotta get a fly ball somewhere, man. Jesus Christ! It's 2 runners thrown out at the plate for no reason. Oh, it's awful.
Xander Bogaerts will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch to him. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever...
Jesus Christ!
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Good job.
Fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Davis is there, and they should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late inning.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
David Ortiz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
I should have a 3-2 lead at this point.
Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No
I mean, Jesus, man.
That's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Got 2 runners thrown out at the plate.
Ball's fouled away.
2 runners thrown out at the plate.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home half of the 8th and straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Tyler Collins will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Junichi Tozawa is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a strike on the fastball, so from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Straight Pete at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here now the 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Piazza is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Jose Iglesias will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone to the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little aggressive.
A big curveball was in there for a called third strike, and there were two gone. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the eighth, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Rajay Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Oh, will be well played as he reaches it first. Anthony Gomes will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Starts him out with a fourth ball for a strike. We'll look here at the hit per side, and we'll have to leave it there.
Thank God. Sandoval's good for something.
Tigers lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Jose Iglesias will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Pablo Sandoval will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Close play at first, but a quick stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Travis Shaw will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a big through that one. He gives him called 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement, working down and in.
Oh, he can't catch it.
What am I swinging at?
This is for the second out. Alejandro Diaz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. There's a swing and a miss. Oh my goodness. He loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
And, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Oakland stands by Diaz. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball foul. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give it.
And all that thought is that's a strikeout for round number 3.
That was a terrible. That was probably one of the worst half innings I've ever done myself, and that was pretty horrible.
Victor Martinez is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. Try again, 1-2. Look out! That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Oh, Jesus. What are we doing?
Of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I'm playing with all.
And the liner fouled into the seats down the right side. Now the 1 and 2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for the ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 2-2 offer. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
There are times where you say, just not my night. And after 4 strikeouts, that'll leave you wondering about everything you're doing.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Oh, it makes such a difference here. Playing during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap. But here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond left seat. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Good job, Tazawa. You battled that inning, boy.
On the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. And this game is still tied at 2 and 2. Lane Hardy will come on now as he'll take over.
Good. Albuquerque's out of there. Guy's a 5 ERA.
Clayton Swift will be the first one to greet him. He'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
All right, now I'm gonna warm up Robbie Ross and Tazawa and O'Hara.
And this is hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets
Base hit. Good job.
really much of a chance to recover
And then
there.
Bradley bumped him over.
On what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking. Jackie Bradley Jr. will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. The first pitch to him. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
That is good execution right there. It's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just 1 out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Brock Holt come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Here's the first pitch. In the air to center. Davis is there now, and he has it 2 gone. Rusney Castillo, again needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's the wall as this one gets by him at third. The throw home. And
Yes! Thank God. Wow, just barely got in. Hell of a job, Castillo. Hell of a job, man.
Here's the first offering. Here's the ball.
Oh, that's a shame.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers 2. Alex Avila come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt roll. Koji Uehara
will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. In there, 0-1. Pitch on its way to Avila. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 down.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Diaz comes in a few steps as he falls it in for the first down. Tyler Collins will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a hard liner.
What a catch.
High as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it.
Well, you had a base hit written all over it. It had gap written all over it.
That's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Well,
Great job, everybody. What a great come from behind win. That was big. That was big. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was big. See what the score of the Red Sox game is here.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory.
Sox are losing 5-3 to the Tigers in the 6th. They were up 2-0, and now they're losing.
Not a lot of offense to go around.
Miley, 5 1/3 innings, 5 runs. Horrible. Horrible. Ortiz at his 23rd homer of the year. He's on fire. So Sox have 5 hits all game. Holtz 1 for 3, Castillo's 0 for 3, Bogart's 0 for 3, Ortiz 2 for 3, Sandoval 0 for 3, Shaw 0 for 2, Diaz 0 for 1, Swihart 2 for 2, and Bradley 0 for 2. 5 1/3 innings, 5 runs for Miley. Simon, 6 innings, 3 runs. He settled down. Sox are horrible. Miley gave up... Oh, wow, they're still batting in the bottom of the 6th. That's what's going on here. He gave up 2 runs in the 5th. They've scored 3 in the 6th. So he actually took a 3-2 lead going into the 6th. And he gave it right back, and he's still pitching. They got a runner at second and 1 out. So we're probably going to lose because we suck.
MLB The Show. The Red Sox win it 3-2. Good night from Detroit.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Huge come from behind win for me. I'm happy about that. We'll see you next time.